The message that I'm hearing today is that sometimes the simplest messages can be the most powerful. And what I was hearing is that you are doing a great job. You are doing the best with the knowledge that you have. You are doing the best with the experiences you have, the situations that life has given you, especially when you were growing up, I'm hearing. I feel that your upbringing, perhaps your childhood, the environment, I feel was turbulent is what I'm getting, and that your gifts perhaps weren't nurtured, and you really had to, I feel like you had a lot of responsibility for either your family, or you always felt responsible in some sense, or for your friends. And that through these challenges, especially growing up, because I very much get something where it's like this lone wolf vibe, where perhaps you didn't fit in, or you always kind of had this quirk that just you always felt different. And I feel that you're coming into your own, or you've stepped into your own, and you're realizing that your uniqueness, what made you different, what perhaps you were teased about or made to feel that there was something wrong with you, is actually a part of your divine life mission and a part of one of your gifts. And that as you've grown older, I mean, you'll all be in different stages, but there's something that as the more that you've matured and the more that years go by, you've realized and embraced this, and realized, what you were made fun of about, called names about, is actually your gift, is actually your birthright, is actually very, very powerful. And you are doing a really good job is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And especially with what was given to you. And I was getting this thing about alchemy, the challenges, the people, the energy that you transform into gold. You alchemize all this energy, all this pain, your situations. You have made the best out of your situations. You have alchemized your pain into your successes. And this is a part of your life's divine mission. As I picked another angel number, and I got 692, which says, have faith that all your needs are met as you work on your divine life mission, which is pretty similar to the last video that I posted. So I feel like Spirit is really coming through with this message that once you step more into your life's mission, your purpose, or you keep on this path, that your needs will always be met. And it was like what I was talking about, that miracles do happen when you follow the guidance, when you are following your inner guidance and the guidance from the universe that's coming through. You will always be taken care of. The universe will always take care of you, because it's almost that they are supporting you in whatever you are doing. But it's your intention and your mindset and your focus that makes this more powerful, is what I'm getting. And it's kind of interesting. So I picked the devil and the high priestess, because I'm getting a lot of things with your gifts were that you had to go through the darkness. You had to learn to transform your pain, to transform dark energy, and to transform situations and even other people's energies, dark spots, this type of energy you are very well versed in. You know this well. And you had to come across this through your life because it was challenging you through this. In the fact that you had to learn what this energy was. You had to learn about it. You had to learn to decipher it, not only for yourself, but there's something here about what you're doing on your life's purpose is what I'm getting. And you had to learn how to alchemize that, alchemize these situations, and you very much transmute energy. This is one of your gifts is what I'm getting. You have the gift. A lot of you too, I'm hearing you have the gift of telepathy. You have the gift of sight. A lot of you have very strong visions and they're becoming stronger lately. Some of you, you just have a knowing and you don't know how you know information. You just know it. I think that's clear cognizance. I can't pronounce it. You just know things. So know that your challenges were because you had to learn about this energy. You probably hung out in different places. And again, I get like whoever's on land, if you've landed on this and it's resonating with you, your viewpoint and being spiritual has not been easy for you. And the fact that I feel you're very different. You don't fit into a category of what I feel is this of spirituality. And how I want to explain this is that I kind of feel like I'm getting like you have like a foot in both, because there's something about you having to know this place because of some type of work you do, some type of work you're doing collectively, or some type of energy that you work with. So it's almost like you have your foot in the dark, the shadow aspect of this, and learning or being in energies, and very much get like shamanic energy, where it's very much transmutation, a lot of shadow work, underworld, this type of energy. But you also have your foot in the higher realms, the angelic realms. There's very much something that's very intertwined, and I feel that's why there is something about you always felt different. Even in the world of spirituality, you just felt like you didn't fit in. Like, I feel it's because I get like maybe a rebellious energy, or something where you were maybe trying to fit into something, but you were almost like, I just don't fit anywhere, because it's just very unique. And maybe perhaps searching for some type of like I'm hearing like acceptance, but it's almost that you had to have acceptance in yourself, because I very much get like this lone wolf vibe, and that your path here was, I'm hearing unpredictable, unconventional, and very like, yeah, it's like not mainstream. So there's something in the way that you work with energy and why you've come back that's more of like working with transformational energy and using this in whatever craft you're doing. And it doesn't mean that you're just doing spiritual work, because I feel that this energy can be articulated in any career, but there's something where your magic is very different, and the way that it impacts, I'm hearing collectively, because I feel like your divine life's mission is something that is very impactful and very powerful and very big and needed in this world. So I feel like Spirit is coming through to say, like you're doing such a good job, and to realize that, like I'm hearing, and not being hard on yourself, because life is going to be challenges, and we are always going to come up against things, and we are only human. And I feel that in partnerships, especially I picked the lovers here, in partnerships, in connections, I feel that there's something here where you've come back to learn about energy, but know that it's almost that you have always got yourself out of situations. You have always evolved. You've always gotten stronger. So just don't be hard on yourself, because it's almost that I feel you might have a lot of perfectionism around, which there's nothing wrong with having perfectionism. It's like, you have value and high value of your work and of yourself. There's also a thing about not being so hard on yourself, where because almost like trying to maybe be too perfect, or trying to be like striving really high. I feel like you have very high standards, and I think this comes from childhood, something about being recognized or being like that high achiever role. But I feel what Spirit wanted to say is like, you're doing a really great job, and all these connections, all these challenges were for your own soul's evolution, and it means that you have gone to the dark because the healers are the ones who go to the darkness because they have transformed. They have gotten out of this. They know this energy, but they went through this in order to heal some part of their shadow and to help other people too that are in this energy. Like, it's very like complex, especially when you are doing things in your dream time, or through meditation. There's a lot of things here in consciousness that you are very much healing the collective, and especially through your art form. So some things are more in the unseen, you know, where you kind of have a glimpse of something, or people are brought on your path for certain reasons, but there's something very big about why you've been through these challenges, why your childhood was like this, why you have felt like a lone wolf, was very much for a very higher purpose here. So that is the message I have for you today. If you like this video, please give it a like. It does really help my content. Leave me a comment or an emoji down below to tell me how you felt about the reading as well. I do love reading your comments, and subscribe if you feel called to. I do have a monthly membership as well if you like to get access to many more messages. I have tarot readings and podcasts, all of that, all of the good stuff, and that's down in the description box. So thank you for letting me read for you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.